Hey Kay, this is the deck I felt guided to use so far, but I'm gonna go ahead and use as many. They're all laid out right here. Um, as I need. So I'll be pulling from a lot. I'm gonna try and go slow, and I have no set idea how long this video is gonna be. So let's just get right on into it. Let me pull my phone for your questions really quickly. But overall, this was your flipper, a really quick flipper. As soon as I touched it and did my first shuffle, it literally flew out. So Goddess of the Moon, and it equals a 7. Spirituality. I believe this is you. This is someone who just seriously knows. And I do have a slight background on you, but I didn't need it. I knew that from your photo that you are a goddess of intuition, of someone that not just males that need help, but anyone. Um, Me as a female that doesn't really get along, or not necessarily doesn't get along, but doesn't tend to uh, lean towards feminine, I would definitely feel, I mean, not feel that with you. Like, friendly, intuition, someone that is past the low parts of what most females get stuck on. Excuse me, need a cough. Okay, I got your questions here, but before that, I really do feel guided to pull a few more from some other decks, just so for some overall feel for what's going on. Not for me to tell you, but just so for you can understand. So we have a 3. The third energy has appeared. This is like creator, divine source within yourself as well. Okay, because you are it experiencing itself in your form. So you're blossoming in abundance. This is what I saw in you. You're showing it in yourself. I hope this is gonna not resonate with you, but more so easily to understand because I talk in weird ways. Okay, I am conversing with angels and I'm looking at different timelines all at the same time trying to convey it in English language. So okay, this is big for you to understand about male twin flames right now. The reason why they aren't completely with us, one reason is they want to have a lot to offer us. They don't realize that we'll take them as they come any way we can have them, pretty much. And um that's that has to do with their self-worth, and that they think that it's not enough. Like Beauty and the Beast will take them with the wounds and all, right? This is golden memories. Ooh, lots of gold going on right now, and my gold nails, golden blue. So, this is the golden opportunity time. That's when I see gold lately. This is what I think, and the memories are flooding in. Oh wow, okay. I was just gonna make a video for the collective, telling them how I wrote it down. Where's the paper? Hold on, let me show you if I can find here. Look. This is what I need to tell the collective. So, memories flooding in from all over the treasure chest of the heart. Then a song from the Blood Brothers called Love Rhymes with Hideous Car Wreck came to mind. And that in itself is a memory from, that looks like a ship, right? Like a naval ship. um, anyway, but that was a memory from high school. So that's what I'm saying. They're coming from all over. So I do hope I am understandable. Okay, now I'm going to get into your questions right here soon. Just real quick, if any fly out while I'm shuffling, I will show you. That is for you. As a divine feminine, anything that flies out will be strictly for you, advice for you. Okay, I think we're just going to have to go in. Oh, okay. Heart chakra. Right when I was going to stop. And go towards your questions and divine masculine. So, your foundation is grounded and ready to love of the highest kind. Like, that's what I get with this card. Like, you have done the work, you are grounded, like you figured it out. Figured something out that has to do with love that makes you able or available, I want to say. Ooh, to dream big. Let go of the small thoughts about yourself. See yourself succeeding. Yeah, that goes hand in hand with this. Like, it's like you believe in yourself. That's what I saw in the photo. Someone that believes in themselves, and you believe in the others too that you come across. Okay. All right. I know what to do next. Where's that deck? One second. Okay, so in the past life deck, you and your twin have shared um like this dynamic, right? And if it could be that this is your past life, he was the male, you were the female, and it could be that in this lifetime, what I'm getting is that this is what is holding him back at the moment, like him having to be in the male suit and having the woman be in this. And maybe sometimes they get a little intimidated by assertive or strong women. Not that I'm saying that you are assertive. I'm not saying that that's bad either, but they have self-worth issues. So this is just, I think, a plus, and it might be a delay in order to have that union. I take it back. It's not a delay. It's only another helper to reiterate the fact that there needs to be healing on his part. This card tells me for you, you've balanced that both in yourself, and he's currently doing that. And you constantly doing this love, expressing that love through your clients, through you, just you, being you, he's balancing that part out too. And then the masculine is healing and forgiving. And wow, see, by being the thinking woman, green again, being in love. And if this image says anything to you, she believes, but she is just ready for him to come home. You have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type. This just, I keep feeling guided to tell some of the feminine to express your love. Don't put a lid on it in hopes of messing up your union or bringing it closer. Again, use balance and wise judgment, with that. But be thankful that you can love so deeply. So use that love, like use that. You can channel that in different ways, right? So no more worries. Intuition. Step into that. You gotta have that safe circle, that safe place for you, in you. I'm getting children. See your inner child. Know that your children are protected. Well, that's just nothing but great to hear. And when this card comes up, it makes me think like, if you feel you're with people that are around your kids, if you have any, or around things that you care about, understand that, yeah, you do have to protect them, but there is no fear in being like, oh, you have cuties, you gotta get away type of mentality, or you're gonna mess up my frequency, you gotta get away. Our job as light workers and as twin flames, I believe, is to spread that atomic love and different forms of love. Atomic love being through the love of self sparked through the twin, and for the love of twin in each other. Um, would be a massive send out. But also it's for love of different levels on everyone around you. Animals, trees, people, friends, even enemies, okay? The universe itself, right? So before I get into your questions, last one, you're gonna have to be a friend first, and that's for all twins, is that feminine. You're gonna have to always be okay with being a friend first, because if not, there's something out of whack. We gotta go back to the lab again. If you're not okay with that, it's unconditional. It has to be, right? Before that's coming to life. So unconditional love has to spark within you and live and flourish and thrive. By the time he comes, that hits, it's gonna be, he'll never want to leave again, because you've you've worked through it, and you're not the burnt pancake. Like, you're not the first pancake, because the first pancake is always the one that gets burnt. He didn't want to be your first pancake. You didn't want to be his first pancake, and the universe didn't want you to be both each other's, not more for more than they had. I mean, not for more than what the universe already had let you both have, you know, in physical experience. It's just basically to awaken you, a doorway to walk through, and it happens to be each other. And then we come back to it, see the 11 route to that door, and it's led by our sweet memories of each other. Divine Masculine is currently seeing you as, okay, something that he has to overcome to get to. It's in a delay position, and it's the ace of, no, it's not. It's the three of pentacles. So it's something that he knows he's involved with either his higher self, him and you, or God, him and you. What, like, I believe it really is source, which is interchangeable. We're all each other. We shouldn't be afraid. If you believe in you, you believe in him, because he is your reflection. If you were born with his circumstances and his life and his body, you would have done the same, and he would have done the same. So, as you. So, you have now a huge, it's like an epic time where all the shadows, all the intuition, all the I keep hearing laid down the bricks. The level, like the foundation level, right? And you've already had that card for foundation. So all these things that were kept in shadows are going to be clearly what's like leading you, I think, and him. This was for him how he sees you. He sees you with like, that's what I'm getting. You're his north star. Like he's always going to, you're the constant. If it was a fraction, or not a fraction, I'm sorry, equation, you are the constant in it. And you would have to, like, if you were add something good, the other side gets to add a blessing as well. And so finally we're learning that that's the way, the way that wasn't in our face, the way that wasn't the show horse, I want to say, the dream that we thought we wanted. And here's to confirm that. See, they feel stifled, bored, and stuck with the person they're with. And your last card that was there is, oh, okay, I've had this one before for masculine, and they see you as the one that's going to save them, literally save them from, and believe it or not, their karmics are with somebody. I mean, yeah, somebody else besides them. They have wronged our twin somehow. So it is time for them to be brave. And that's the union numbers. So here's starting in for your questions. Wow, okay, I can't even wait to begin telling you. Okay. Overall, angels, Metatron, Uriel, Raphael, Zaphiel, Michael, my higher self. Oh, we have an aunt friend joining us. An aunt always was around my life. Always, like, I can't escape the aunt, and there's like no other ants around. So interesting. Sorry about that. Okay, your overall for all of this is intention. So let's go back to that. Oh, great number 2, 22. Owl, wisdom, egg. The belief, the space that we've both been holding. Intention. Okay, we'll get back to that in 1 second because it'll make more sense when we go through here. Now for your question number 1, does my masculine know that I am his complement at this point? So at this point, we got the spirit of place for him. And what I feel with this card, and it's a 4, you're his foundation, and not only that, but in spirit, you're his spirit place. And he understands from thinking of you, even he understands, or I feel he understands the nature of what you are and what you can be together, the deep depth of this. We will get cards to clarify, but real quick, the run through of what this is. The second question right here was, is he in the process of moving on from his karmic relationship? This is good, girl. Get this. Deep freeze. This is where we all are. 6, 7, 8. Okay, we are approaching spiritual maturity. Next will be the ending, leaving things, completing things after that. So the deep freeze is the time where it's like the hermit, and you are, I mean, he is, both maybe, are really just hibernating, away from the world, retreating and trying to figure out what to move next. Followed by home, 7, 8, 9. Progression, see how it's 8, 9. What is next? 10, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Even better. Into past completion, right into the new world, into the depths of the intuitional waters, sacred pool, where all of our divine feminines are, where we are right now. Okay. You also have, I'm sorry, there's one more underneath, stuck in the mud. So, of course, 4, 5, 6, is dealing with love. Our divine masculine could also, they might not know how to hurt someone, leave someone, or the person isn't making it easy for them to so. Giving them a hard time, I'm hearing, more than they should. Rest and rejuvenation. They got to the 10. Okay, so that means completion, and this is what they're making them feel. But go ahead, karmic girls, bring it on, because it's only helping the cause. See, it's only making them be the fool. It's only making them see how scary your shadows are, seeing the shadows of everybody and facing it as twins, realizing together we can do this. It's not just you, feminine. He wants to do it with you. But so he's gonna get unstuck from that mud, and he's gonna jump right in that pool. And I think the waters are just gonna flood in on that. The vibrations of Earth are just gonna flood that out. That he's gonna get unstuck real easy by that pool flooding in that mud. And then he's gonna easily go home, because that's where the first card was coming. These are after it, but this one was where he wants to be right after the deep freeze, or why he's having this deep freeze. So if we need any more clarification on that, I mean, that's pretty clarified, but wow, see the door to romance before he steps through to that. And that may be why, if you have been ghosted, I don't know your situation, but that's very common, and that they block because they don't want you to see their mistakes, and they're not like that. They don't want you to think that they are. So there you go, they block you. See, turtles, they know that instinctually they feel that they want to crawl out of their skin for whatever decision with romantic partnerships they have, but it had to happen in order to come back home, right? In order to, and your next question was, I feel his energy all around me as if I am being watched. Is he watching and moving towards me in the physical at this point? I can tell you that their higher selves are watching just as much as your heart is hoping. That's funny. I felt that the angels said that, actually. From death comes rebirth. Yeah, they're going through it right now. Their foundation is crumbling right now. And so I think this is the death card. And so therefore, of course, they're looking at you and they're thinking, I'm more than ever, especially the energies. It makes sense, right? Yeah. So it's like in nature, they're trying to like send out, and when they send out, see, you're their spirit place. See, so of course they think of you. And I'm trying to find this one. Yep, when they send out. See? Okay. So the question answers to that is, if you feel there's energy all around you, yes, that was because they're in meditation mode and they're really going through hard stuff. They're facing their fears, and about, is he moving towards you? Looks like a big yup. That's a big 10 forward to me. He's cleaning house. He's taking out all the stuff from inside his psyche, and his environment, and he may just be involved in work and maybe overplaying, but even that he's getting over. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, completion. He's leaving things as like wrapping it up, concluding things. Good job, very divine masculine. Moonlight, and this is from his intuition, and for, wow, love. Yep, and this is for you. Holding space. Just being, oh, look, and there's the hourglass there. That's you. Divine feminine. This is what he sees when he thinks of his intuition, and guess what he does? He wants to remove things, 5. He wants to get away from things, and he is doing his magic prayer. He just wants to be with you, and he wants union just as much as we're praying for this. But we need to want, oh my gosh, this ant is like bothering me. I don't want to hurt it. But so